Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This week I thought that we would do more of a laid-back, getting to know you Q&A sort of thing to act as an introduction for those of you who don't know me. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask whatever you wanted to know, and we're just gonna get to it. Alrighty, first question. Are you seeing 21 Pilots this tour? Yes, I am, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. They are actually coming to Atlanta this Friday on November 2nd, so I'm going to that. I've been counting down the days for Trench to be released, and now it is. It's out in the world, and I'm gonna see them perform it live, and I'm very excited. I'm wanting to get more into reading this fall. What are your current reads? I haven't been reading as much lately as I've wanted to. I just started reading The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. For those of you who don't know, I'm obsessed with Sylvia and her writing style and everything about her. But for whatever reason, I had not read The Bell Jar yet, so I just started that the other day. So far, so good. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. And then I also just got Gay Girl, Good God by Jackie Hill Perry. I've heard great things about it, and a lot of people have recommended me this book, so I haven't started it yet, but I am very eager to hear what Jackie has to say. I love Jackie. I follow her on Twitter and Instagram and everything, and she has really good insight, and I respect her a lot, so probably not going to be disappointed in this book either. So those are my current reads so far. Hopefully I can make some more time to get into that a little bit more, because we all go through phases, and right now I'm just in a dry spell, and it kind of sucks. What are some pros and cons to having a shaved head? Pros are I don't have bedhead when I wake up in the morning. I can take a shower 10 minutes before I'm supposed to leave to go somewhere, and I don't have to worry about wet hair. And I can drive with the windows rolled down, and it doesn't affect me whatsoever. Cons would be, it is a lot more effort. I think everyone has the mindset of like, having hair is more effort, so if you shave it, then you don't have to worry about it. Hair grows really fast, so it is definitely a lot more effort to have no hair than it is to have hair. I am cold all of the time. I didn't realize how much hair contributed to body warmth, but now that I don't have any, I am freezing at all times. So that's fun. And then also, I feel like your confidence has to always kind of be on point a little bit. I went to a rehearsal dinner for a wedding like last week. I walked into it not feeling super great about myself, and I let every girl around me just completely intimidate me with their long, beautiful hair, and it kind of sucked. So you kind of have to always be finding that self-acceptance and just walking into a room feeling super confident. In my case, if I don't feel confident, then I feel awful. So you win some, you lose some. Favorite restaurant in Atlanta? Just moved next door to Krog Street Market. Okay, favorite restaurants in Atlanta, I would say definitely Marcel's. I haven't been during the week, but they have a late night special on the weekends from like 11 to like 1 a.m. And I've been there a couple times. Their burgers are really good. I 100% recommend it if you eat meat. Also, Superica is in Krog Street Market. That's really good if you love Mexican food. That's like my #1 fave food. And then also there's this Japanese ramen place in Ponce. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it somewhere down here. But Taylor and I went there for dinner a couple weeks ago, and I have thought about that meal so much since having it. I'm not that big of a ramen person, but it was very good. So those are my 3 recommendations. Dogs or cats? Dogs, 100% for sure. Dogs all the way. Who has been the most influential person in your life? This is always such a hard question to answer. Like, I have lots of people who influence me and inspire me, but I can't think of just one. I would say my mom definitely, like, for sure influences me. And when I go to make a decision, most of the time in my head, I'm asking myself if my mom would do this. So probably my mom. What's it like working in a business with your mom? Ooh. I love it. I absolutely love it. Me and my mom have always had a super close relationship, but I feel like being in a business with one another has brought us even more close, and it gives us something to talk about, and just feel like we are working and growing and evolving something that we are both really passionate about, super cool. I've talked a lot on social media about how frustrating it is for me to try to have a job while being chronically ill, and being a photographer really helps out with that, because for the most part I just do all the editing for both my shoots and my mother's. So if I don't feel good, I can, for the most part, just put the editing to the side for the day, and then come back to it later. Of course, there's still deadlines I have to be done by, but for the most part it's really flexible. And then on the days when I do shoot, unless it is a wedding, for the most part shoots only take like an hour to an hour and a half. So even if I'm not feeling good that day, I can suck it up for a short amount of time and get it done and still make money. How was it growing up in a broken family? Oh boy. If we're being honest, it wasn't great. It wasn't the most favorite thing that's ever happened to me. I feel like a lot of people have divorced parents now, and I'm not trying to invalidate anyone whose parents have gotten divorced recently, but when my parents got divorced, it was kind of pre the era of everyone having divorced parents. So I remember being in elementary school and not really having anyone to talk about with it. So it was just something that I kind of had to like process on my own, which is fine. Kind of like still to this day, all of my friends, their parents are still together, so I kind of still feel that way. There is definitely like frustration that goes on internally with me, because I feel like, for the most part, not to throw shade at any of my friends, but they all take their parents being together for granted, and it really bothers me. But I feel like I don't have a ton of room to complain. My mom and dad still have an incredibly close relationship. They're still friends, they talk all the time, we have dinners together. So it really is best case scenario. Sometimes I feel guilty for having any sadness over their divorce because they are still so close. And I know that a lot of kids out there would kill to have their parents have the relationship that mine do even after divorce. So it is what it is. I have a lot of respect for them for being able to put aside their whatever personal issues that they have with one another, for the sake of their own kids. I respect that a lot. I think it has provided me with even more determination to build a lasting relationship. And I think I probably have more of that than anyone around me whose parents are still together, just because I think it is often taken for granted. So I think I am very determined and dedicated to building a lasting relationship, which I'm not going to say I wouldn't have had my parents been together, but I do think that is the leading cause of what makes me so passionate about lasting relationships. So there's definitely been like good and bad that has come from it, just like really any situation. So here was that. A little deep question for you. What are your favorite coffee shops in Atlanta, and what is your go-to coffee order? I like Chattahoochee Coffee Company. Brash is really good. It's in a little shipping container. It's really cute. And their coffee is incredible. And then Chrome Yellow, I would say, for like aesthetic. You know, all the hipsters go there, but they do have good coffee as well. If I'm gonna be in Atlanta for the day, I'm for sure gonna stop at one of those places at some point. So my default coffee order, this isn't very interesting. It's just like regular drip coffee. I don't normally get crazy with it. Sometimes if it's like raining or if I'm just feeling a little adventurous, I will get a dirty chai latte with coconut milk, but that doesn't happen very often. Most of the time it's just coffee, so there's that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A, and I will see you later. Bye!